Welcome back, Ohio Valley. There's a look at satellite and radar. Not a whole lot to talk about. Same copy and paste we woke up to Monday through Friday. But when we zoom out and check out down to the south, now we can see some cloud coverage, even some rainfall. But are we really going to get to tap into that rainfall? It's much needed. We're in the biggest drought of historic conditions, and the farmers, they're really not that happy with harvesting season coming up here in the next few weeks. Low pressure is now being marked for that post-tropical cyclone. That's usually what happens. They mark it as a surface base feature. It's a surface low now, and it's just kind of disorganized cloud coverage lingering around till it dissipates. Overall high temperatures today. We're starting out in the upper 50s, low 60s out the door right now, maxing out anywhere between the mid to upper 80s. It's the same thing we've dealt with for about 3 days now, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. All 3 days maxing out right around 85, 86 degrees at your local Wheeling, Ohio County Airport. So here's how it plays out. Cloud coverage. Check this out. I want to break something down just so you guys can understand how crazy this is. Now, this rewinding time here, going all the way back to the start of this cyclone, this tropical cyclone. I'm talking about the hurricane. It moved quite some distance. I mean, this thing's moved or formed back on the 25th of last month, and now, I mean, we're past the 10th already, so that's just crazy to understand. And then it has died substantially. So not to even see any cloud coverage or rainfall from this thing here in the Mountain State based on where it landed in the United States, Louisiana, that's just absolutely crazy. We don't typically see that, and it's just due to how strong this high pressure is. I mean, it's even drying out all the clouds that are even rolling into the region by the time we head into the weekend. You know, we were planning, or at least keeping in the back of our minds, that we see some light drizzle out there, but not the case. It's completely dry out there, and our atmosphere is not even allowing anything into our region. So temperature coaster, we're still hanging out in the 80s. It's seasonable, no drastic contrast there between our temperatures, but it's a little bit warm. It definitely doesn't feel quite like fall. And this is my favorite time of year when we're hanging out right around the upper 70s. But not the case when you look at our weekend. Yeah, it looks like a great weekend. Sun shines across the board, but we're 10 degrees above where we should be at this point in time of the year. So I'm a little bit upset about that. I love my upper 70 temperatures where you can walk outside, shorts and t-shirts, and you're not even sweating 2, 3 p.m. Maybe a sweatshirt by 5, 6 p.m. after sunset, but it feels nice out there. Not the case for this weekend. A little bit hot out there. Today is Friday the 13th. I don't know if you can see it, but I got my skeleton tie on there just for the fall festivities and the fall vibes. Fall Food Truck Festival over at Ogilby. It's one of my personal favorites. They have absolutely amazing food. They've got some good slow rock, which is my favorite. Those old 80s, 90s bands play some Scorpions, something like that. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Friday into Saturday, we're hanging out over in Pittsburgh versus WVU. Kickoff right around 3:30 p.m. Upper 80s. Keep in mind, it's going to be a little bit breezy out there. If you're trying to make those bets, I wouldn't place it on a field goal. Monday into Tuesday, finally seeing the cloud coverage return. Some spotty rain maybe Tuesday or Thursday, but we'll keep you posted.